Last time on the Florida Keys adventure trip, we did some last minute repairs. We loaded some much needed necessities. We loaded and stowed all our supplies away. We said our goodbyes and started to untie the lines to let this adventure begin. Well, we finally underway. Looks like it's about 1:23 p.m. We might make it down the Skyway, but we ain't in no hurry. So one of the first things that I wanted to do is get the crew familiar with this boat. Though they both have experience in boating and traveling, I needed them to get to know this one. That, when you're coming out here, you have to go out and pivot on that danger marker right out there. There's a sandbar, runs the length all the way down. But we're heading for the Skyway. So as soon as we get out here, that red marker right here you see at about 10 o'clock is that's the entrance to the Manatee River. So right now we're getting 8 1/4. I want to, in just a second, I want to go down and check things.
So this is your cruising speed.
This is it.
Sailboat speed.
This right here.
Get more than a mile a gallon on us.
Yep. We're gonna have a.
You're not throwing any RPM.
No.
You would think your fuel mileage would be better.
No.
Those engines are pretty much at idle.
No, they're up now, but they're at 1,500. Yeah, but it's a mile a gallon, pretty close. I just fueled this morning, and it was just a hair under.
So your temperature is going to be running right under 150.
Yeah. On the starboard engine, very good you said that. This is where the oil should be running at no less than 70. See, I think I fixed the oil leak that I had. I've been telling you about.
Yeah.
We found it one. I'm gonna go down there in just a minute, check it, and I may from downstairs slow this down. You'll just have to adjust back and drive with one engine. But yeah, we run about, see them? They're the same on oils.
Yeah.
This one runs a little bit warmer because I didn't put the thermostat in that one. I'm trying to see what's best.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I may in the trip put it in there, but it runs cooler without the thermostat. So at this point, you can pretty much see the Skyway. So what we're going to do, back up and go to the charts. We're going to select where we're going to. Part of what I think y'all need to be watching for is learning your chart versus your real depth, because it gives you an idea of how close you get. Because there's a lot of times, if you just go and run into white, you're going to be going a long ways out of the way to get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can look at this and say, that's 9 foot. Like when we get down there, I know when we get down there in the Florida Bay, if we try to go out to 9 foot water, we're going to be way out yonder, and we don't need to be.
Right.
Jim was the first one to get in the captain's seat and promptly ordered us to bring him a sandwich.
Jumped all over it.
Good thing he didn't make deputy chief. He might not even let y'all go anywhere. I have to keep. I'll put yours in there. What do you?
Natural light. You're good, big guy.
Great. These are channel markers. The channel markers.
But not out there. Is it going in?
Yeah. It's about it. You know, out on the ocean, it won't be long. They'll be driving them from remotely, because it ain't like that dangerous, you know what I mean?
He beat us to the Skyway.
No, he didn't. We beat him. No. Take a heading out through there so the waves don't beat us up too much. That way there'll be a following. Jack, so you made a decision to go into the storm. What was you thinking when you did that?
I didn't. I was overruled. You did.
That's over weeds, you know, just
Sarasota Bay. Trying to get in this inlet. We don't know exactly how to go in yet, so Captain Majak is taking us in. We'll see how this story turns out. All right, here's a perfect example of you think you could just go in there, and that's not. You got to go around and go in over there. You see those breakers? That would you'd be on the bottom. You got to go around. Perfect example of lying, where your markers are not telling the truth. That is shallow. If you went in between there, you'd be. Coming into this pass here, you're going to see how the water moves the boat over to the right side right there. I'm going to show that again. You got to be real careful when the tide's moving like it is, because it'll take over the boat, and it certainly did right there. Jim was driving coming through that under that bridge there, and he did real good keeping it off the pylons. You did pretty good, Captain. Making it through the bridge.
Thank you.
What happened?
oh, we caught a boat.
We caught a boat.
Pontoon.
We can't eat a pontoon.
Why were we fixing it in a coastal waterway anyway?
That's why he was pulling it in when they went under us. He was pulling it in because I fight. Probably ought to pull that in. I tell you, some of these areas here are real tight as far as what the channel is. You've seen the video, you're going to see more of it. Your channel really is only about 50 yards wide, if that. And when you get a couple boats in there passing, it gets pretty tight, especially in a boat of this size. So you got to be pretty careful and pay attention. So here we're coming across the Sarasota Bay. Of course, we're heading south. And that bay's pretty big. It gets kind of rough if the wind's up. You know, on this trip, it's moments like this that you really realize and how good it is, how much work you put into it, and just remind you that it was all worth it. This area down through here, just south of Sarasota, coming into this canal here, once we got away from all that boat traffic, it was really pretty down through here. We're at this point, we're starting to look for our anchorage for the night, where we're going to anchor up. And I'm going to let you just watch it come through here, and just kind of imagine if you was with us and you were sitting in the boat and you're just taking in the sights and just enjoying the moment. So within just a few minutes, we got to our spot where we anchored. A real little spot here in the bay, real pretty. The sun was just starting to go down, and we were going to cook some dinner. And when I went over to look at the grill, the part that you hook the grill to had fallen off, so we had to use this improvised grill, which is an actual bottle, a grill bottle, and a torch piece, and to try to cook with. It took a little bit, but we were finally able to get some dinner. We've done those sausages here, and pretty soon it got dark, and I gotta tell you, we had a real nice night out on the hook. Next time on the Florida Keys Adventure 2016.
We're back underway. Tuesday morning.
We encounter our first bridge opening of this trip. We get an awesome dolphin escort.